Hello, it's Mrs. Higman. I just wanted to do a little bit of a tutorial on Google Classroom for those of you who are kind of struggling with it or have questions or you're not really sure how to access your materials on there. We've used it a little bit this year, and I feel that some of you weren't really sure where to find materials that I had posted or how to use those. So this is your classroom pane. These are my classrooms. We're going to be looking at this from the teacher perspective because that's all I have access to. But yeah, hopefully it's pretty similar to what you'll be seeing. So you'll see that I have a class for JJHS staff created by Mrs. Minton, and in that I would be like a student. And then I've got all of you guys in my science classes. So let's pretend I'm in first period science, and I'm going to click on first period science. We've got the class code here if you need to log on, which you should already have that information. Most of you, actually all of you, are in the correct classes. All right, so here we have the stream, and these are things that I post. It goes in chronological order based on when I posted it. So as I post more and more things, other items that I've posted kind of get shoved down to the bottom. This top one is just a comment that I made. Please stop filling out the Google Forms. Science your freshman year. That ship has sailed. Your placements have been recommended. So please stop filling that out. And then I also did a link for the PhET simulations, and that's where you can find all those fun simulations that we've done, mostly with subs, but a couple of times in class, including the skateboard park and a couple of other ones. So if you are totally bored and you want to do something sciencey, you can log onto that website and play around with those simulations. Below that, you'll see things with this icon, which is just a new material. In this case, it was remind directions or information that I posted. Here's some more information that I did. So here's another new material, vocabulary.com invitation. So if you are curious about what that is or you haven't looked at it yet, you would click on it and you can join the class. You can click on that to get the information. And this actually popped up the vocab.com and who is what. And it shows you the comments that people have made. All right, so now I do have these other materials kind of down, and as you scroll down, there's more and more and more. Probably the easier way to access these materials is to click on the classwork tab up at the top. All right, so general information that I'm putting out that isn't related to any specific topic will be up here at the top. So the remind directions, science class your freshman year, which don't fill out. Anyway, we're going to be doing planetary science this quarter because that's what we're studying this quarter, astronomy or planetary science. And these are the things that I've posted in that topic. So I'm trying to post a video right now, asteroid size comparison, just for fun. It's not required for anything, but it's kind of interesting to watch and see, get an idea of the sizes of astronomical objects compared to things that we actually know what they look like. But these other things are things that you're going to have to be doing starting next week. So I've got a material for Google Earth that's really just the URL so you can get to that. Vocabulary.com invitation, we're going to be using that to do our vocab rather than having you guys write everything down in a notebook. I'm just going to have you do it on this website. I think it's a little more interesting. I'm not saying it's super fun, but it's better than writing it down. And your one assignment that I've given out so far, in case some of you wanted to start it this week, it's not required for you to start it until the week of March 31st, is this moon observations. Okay, so if you click on this, you'll see it's been assigned. You have 2 documents, and then I posted a video with directions on how to do it. Okay, so if you click on the document, it'll just pop open the document that you have to fill out. All right. So that's how you get to these things. And then once you get here and you fill this out, you should be able to turn this in. If you're choosing to print these out instead, then in order to turn it in, you would just take a picture of it and send that to me via email or on this classroom somehow. Okay, and then I've got this Moonlog video, which talks about the assignment. If you click on that, it'll just go to the video, which will just automatically play apparently. And that'll just tell you how to do the assignment. Okay. And then this is another URL for how to figure out when is the moon going to be up. So one of the things that this is just one assignment that we're going to be doing starting next week. I'm going to be posting other assignments beginning on Monday. I didn't want to give you guys a bunch of stuff this week and make you think that you had to work on things this week. And it's currently Thursday, March 26th. Anyhow, this is how you get to things in Google Classroom. You can look at it through the stream, and you can make class comments here. I open that up. So if you have questions or you need to make a comment, you can do that. Now, I didn't open it up so that you can post things because I feel like some of you might post things that aren't really science-y or about science or necessarily even about school. So I'm not opening that up yet. But if you feel that it would really be helpful, please drop me an email and give me your case as to why I need to open that up for you to be able to post things. And then classwork is going to have all of your assignments. All right, if you have any questions, you can get a hold of me by sending me an email at kirsten.higman@acusd.org. That's my work email. You can get a hold of me on that Discord server that I set up, and the link on how to join that is in the stream. Or you can make a comment on the stream with a question. All right, talk to you later.